All right. I am live. Wasn't necessarily planning on it, but a lot of crazy shite is happening in the Champions League match day 7. So let's let's kind of get right to it cuz Man City lost. Man City lost to Bodo Glimt. Rodri saw red. I don't know exactly what happened there, but Rodri saw red after. Seems like a lot happened actually. In the 58th through the 62nd minute when Rodri saw red. So I'm gonna be curious to see what it is there. Yeah, I wasn't planning on necessarily being live, but I was planning on being live tomorrow, so want to make sure everything's up and running. Figure out any hitches, which streams to watch. Champions League's always fun with my stream situation because I have a hard time finding the right streams. I end up watching ESPN in like Latin America. Let's see. The sound is on. So yeah, that happened. Let's see. City and Bodo. The other game was not quite as high profile, I should say. What was the other game? Was Brugge and Kairat Almaty, and Club Brugge won 4-1 on the road. So that's, Bodo Glimt, if I remember correctly, they're north of the North. They're close to the North Pole. They're like in the Arctic Circle. I think Tottenham got there and actually got a 2-0 victory, if I remember correctly. So, again, I'm going to be curious to see what the sort of verdict ends up being. All right, I found a UEFA Euro feeds. No, I quite haven't. I have to redo it. So, yeah, that was the game. There's a bunch of interesting games. I think Arsenal and Inter take the cake. It's probably going to be the one that I'm going to be mostly focused on, though. Borussia Dortmund and Tottenham is going to be interesting. Monaco and Madrid is going to be interesting. I'm looking at this slate of games for the afternoon. So tomorrow we're gonna have a guest on the podcast, somebody with play-by-play experience. We were talking last night, and he was showing me his play-by-play experience that he's done for multiple sports. So better than you guys just listening to my ugly mug. Also, watch my video about the Premier League song recap. I might start doing this song recap thing. That might be a fun thing to do. So, still trying to get the feed sorted out. Yeah, I think I'm going to target this Arsenal Inter game because watch Captain America, Christian Pulisic. That's going to be my interest, especially watching Arsenal lose. Watch, he's probably on AC Milan. I always forget which Milan he's on. I think he's played for both of them. Then I go to watch it, and I'm like, oh yeah, right. He's on the other Milan. Let's see. What do we find here? This is not a game. This is... Tomorrow we're going to get kicked off a little earlier. Tomorrow we're going to get kicked off around maybe 11:15. We'll see. We'll get Mario in here. Mario Caballero, my good friend. Okay, so I found the Madrid-Monaco game. That's what I'm viewing right now. That's not necessarily what I want to stay on. Channel 3, Soccer 3 is Madrid-Monaco. Soccer... And the other soccers work. This is always the fun part about the UEFA Champions League feed. Let's see if we can go to English sports and find it. Sports UEFA. Okay, there's a UEFA section now. The whole thing is stuck. I think I have to restart the entire thing. Oh man, it won't even restart. I think I have to pull the plug. God damn it. God mother effing damn it. Alright, now we wait for the bootleg TV to boot up. And now we wait for the bootleg TV to boot up. Just need to get Golasso, CBS, whatever, Paramount Plus bullshit that it's on. Okay. Here we are. Maybe I find it in Germany. Germany TV. Let's try UEFA again. Nothing on UEFA TV. Paramount. Ended. Oh. The Golazo show, okay. That, I think, is exactly what we're going to watch. So at least so that we're seeing all of these goals. We want the scoreboard, though. What game? Yeah, Arsenal at Inter. Let's keep it there. Who the fuck are Olympiacos playing? That's where the Golazo show starts off. Olympiacos. Bayer Leverkusen. Okay. I'm going to try to scroll and see if I can get... Oh, there's the Arsenal. Okay, so here's Arsenal. I guess we'll keep it on this for a while. We'll see if something happens on any of these other matches. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, go check out the Premier League frustrated song that I wrote. Maybe I'll write another one about the Champions League if people engage with it. Not a lot of people have so far, so Please engage with it. Please encourage me. Arsenal are getting ready to kick off. I did not pay attention to the lineups. So let's dig in here a little bit. Inter playing a 3-5-2. Arsenal in the box already. Here's a shot blocked. Another shot blocked. Arsenal 2 shots and Inter win a free kick all within the first 30 seconds of this match. Holy shnikey. Why is my league table flashing over there? I know why. The connection's being refused. Okay, it corrected itself. That's good. All right, here we go again. Inter trying to play out from the back and just kind of bungling around. Arsenal win the ball back in the air at the top of the box. Still have it. Driving in on the right side. Who was that? Timber? Eze, maybe? Saka? That was Saka. They're driving. Here they come again. Cuts it back for Eze. Couldn't complete it, but Arsenal looking... Here they come again. Looking pissed. Here's the cross in. Oh, that was close. Jesus, I think, got nudged off the ball right in front of the box. It was a good ball in by Saka on the right side. And almost. Inter still trying to play out from the back. Get it up top. Thuram makes a turn. And now they come back. Attacking up on the left side. Pulisic is not on Inter, so he's on AC Milan. So good job. Mkhitaryan on the bench for Inter. Who else is there for Inter? Mkhitaryan. Can't believe he's playing. All the way back to the Inter keeper. Inter playing 3-5-2. I think I mentioned that already. Arsenal playing a 4-3-3 with Trossard, Jesus, Marino up top, Eze, Zubamendi. I gotta work out the blocking for tomorrow, because I'm gonna want Mario to have something there. I'm gonna be there. He's probably gonna want to be there so he can see the screens, and I'm probably gonna want to be here so I can easily get to the camera. I think is gonna be the ideal position for the two-person booth setup. Here come Arsenal again on the left side. Saka with the shot deflected, corralled by the keeper Sommer. Saka cutting in. Deflection came off of Bastoni. Just kind of popped up in the air for the keeper to come and collect. But again, Arsenal driving hard. There's been a goal already. There's already been a goal in the Olympiacos match. Should have stayed there. I think it was 2 minutes in. Should have stayed there. Should have stayed at the Olympiacos match. Let's see if I can see what's going on there. Okay, good. I just cut in to watch it in it's from a corner. Corner comes in, number 20 for Olympiacos, Cortinha. unmarked. Well, kind of marked, not marked closely enough because the defender, I mean, he's untouched. There's defenders around him, but he's untouched and just puts it in the corner. Keeper saying, let's go, put a body on him. There you go. There you go. Now I'm back on goal zone. So now they're at Real Madrid and Monaco. Let's see what's going on here. Real Madrid have a throw in with Valverde on the left side. On the right side. Throws it in, gets a foul. See, I mean, if Real Madrid crash in the Champions League, it's going to be even more interesting. It's going to be even more interesting. While I'm doing this, I need to send Mario. Am I live? I am live, but it doesn't. Real Madrid have scored. Real Madrid have scored. Real Madrid have indeed scored a goal. Am I live? Am I streaming anywhere? That was Mbappe who scored the goal for Madrid. I'm going to have to log in as one of my other okay. Glad I'm doing this today so tomorrow can go a little bit smoother. Learn something every day. Looks like Vinny now with another shot just went wide. So I don't think I'm live. I am live. Never see. Okay. If you hear me, I am live. Good to know. It helps when nobody's watching to know. Okay, that's right. That's what I was doing. Villarreal at Ajax is what they're showing now. Let's see if we can get Mario to watch. There's things going on. Nobody else has scored, but here comes Ajax. And then they lose it. And then they lose it. Then they lose it. Love hearing my own voice back. Do I just share this entire thing? Arsenal have scored. It looks like Jesus with Timber on the assist. Arsenal. Let's see this goal back. Eze at the top of the key, drives in, a little 1-2s. Timber scuffs his shot into the ground. Jesus is in the right place at the right time. There's going to be a VAR check for offside here. It's going to be interesting to see. They haven't shown the right replay yet. Arsenal are at the top of the Champions League right now, so this would only put them further up, and I think the goal is gonna stand. I did not see any other angles, so I could not tell if there was a hint of offside. It's just Timber scuffed his shot, and you know, maybe there was enough time for him to get his shot away, but or to get onside, I mean, to come from an onside position. But I tell you, when the ball bounced to him, he looked like he was completely offside. Now we're at the Tottenham Borussia Dortmund game. Watching Tottenham Borussia Dortmund. Can switch it for everybody to see here, or at this game. Tottenham have scored. Sergio Romero. Wow, what a good time to flip it over to this game. That was fucking psychic. Tottenham, Sergio Romero. I think that play started from a corner. Comes in. Romero's just at the top of the box, and it just comes into his feet, and he puts it in. God, I still hate that fucking piece of shit. Yeah, it comes in from a corner on the left side. Somebody, I don't know who that is on Tottenham. It might be Xavi, whatever his face is. Takes a right-footed shot, goes into the ground, and then he picks it back up, crosses it back in, and Romero just sticks his foot out and it goes into the goal. Oh, fuck that. Fucking Tottenham. I hope Tottenham finish 17th and win the Champions League. Like, I hope they get relegated, but they win the Champions League. It would just be the most Tottenham thing ever. They are ahead, so good on them. I can't believe that. Who was that from Tottenham that crossed it in? It was either Simmons or Odegaard or Spence. I have to go back and see. It might have been Odegaard. Let's see. No, they're not showing that. They're showing something else right now. Yeah, who is that? I think that's Odegaard. I think. All right, now they took us to Sporting and PSG. with PSG driving. Let's flip it there. Let's see. Here comes PSG with that was either off the woodwork or either off the keeper. That was exciting action on plays held up. Man, a lot of exciting Champions League stuff happening. That was a keeper. That was Mendes, 25. Nuno Mendes on the left side for PSG. Stung the keeper's hands. Keeper's Silva. And now Sporting driving it back up. Something fell. I don't know what it was. That was outside or inside. Sporting took a shot at goal. I think that was Demarai Gray. Not that far off. Rippled the side netting. No, that was some guy named Jenny. Why did I think that was Demarai Gray? They brought us back to Arsenal. Trying to play out from the back. Losing the ball. Getting in trouble. Making the block. Losing it again. Now giving up the free kick. Exciting stuff already. Yeah, that Bodo Blint City game. That's gonna have some repercussions. Man City is gonna drop some points, and a lot of teams gonna have the opportunity to pick up ground. Let me look at this table real quick. The table's kind of small. Also, maybe if I open it in browser mode, the table's bigger. It is bigger. Inter have equalized. Inter have equalized. Let's go back here. Suchik. Peter Suchik. Number 8. Inter applying pressure. And the ball fell to Suchik at the top of the box, and he just side-footed it into the corner. Past an outstretched Raya. Nice shot. Used the keeper to shield the view. Zubamendi goes the other side of Raya, puts it in. And we are at 1-1. We are at 1-1 there in that game. I was doing an overall look at... By the way, the possession stats, if you notice at any of the scoreboards, won't be available for the first 20 minutes of the game. So, Arsenal coming right back. Ooh, Eze blazes it a little bit wide. Ball fell to him a little bit outside the box. So... this is going to have this could have potentially huge effects for Man City because there's a lot of teams there. It's very crowded there. Man City have 13 points. Here's the long ball by Borussia Dortmund. Oh, they lost it. So Man City have 13, right? Tottenham right now. Let's look at the teams that could catch him. Barcelona at 10 playing tomorrow. Sporting and PSG are playing. Sporting could pull something off, be at 13. Chelsea are playing tomorrow. Newcastle playing tomorrow. Tottenham at 11th. Tottenham are in the lead. Borussia right above them at 11th. So City need that game to end in a draw. Liverpool are playing tomorrow. Atletico are playing tomorrow. Real Madrid are winning. They have 12 points. So as it stands, they're above City. Inter are 1-1. They have 12 points. So as it stands, they're level with City. As it stands, City would be above them on goal difference. As it stands. Atalanta are playing tomorrow. Then there's City, of course. PSG are already they're level with City right now. They're level with Sporting, so they'd be above City. Bayern are playing tomorrow. Arsenal are 1-1. They're well clear of City. So, I mean, it's top 8 advances automatically. So, in the span of the next 2 days, City could fall out of that top 8 with that loss. Here's a free kick by Madrid. Oh, I think that almost went in for an own goal. Past the defender. Now they're cutting us to Copenhagen and Napoli, which I didn't even realize that game was on. So that's good. You know? That's good that it's on. I don't know why they're showing it to us. That's a close shot by Napoli. So I've noticed this from watching NFL Red Zone, which, I think was the first sport that I saw that did something like this when you had a lot of matches, which is what Golasso is doing with Goal Zone and Premier League does with Goal Zone. But where they show all the interesting things that are happening at the same time, right? And how it usually works is they're on a little bit of a delay so that they can kind of like the live broadcast is on a delay. Now, if you're watching the match itself, okay, something happened in the Sporting PSG match because they're taking us there. They cue it up real well. I actually like how they do it. So this match actually has somewhat of an impact on what's going to be going on. So let's see. PSG bringing the ball up on the right side, through ball in. So, yeah, it's a little bit harder in soccer. Like NFL Red Zone's a little bit easier because for the most part you can tell when somebody's going to be closer to scoring, where soccer, a goal can come really at any time. So this Sporting PSG, that looks like it was kind of a bust. So they kind of have to guess a little bit more. They're still back at Sporting PSG. I guess all I'm saying is I still don't know how the delay works on here, so we can all figure that out. If you have any ideas in the chat, like actual ideas, or if you have theories, just drop whatever in the chat. Who gives a crap at any point? Opinion is all that matters. Facts are dead. So, yeah, as it stands, it's going to be a big day of football. Oh, okay, PSG kind of came close. It's going to be a big day of football tomorrow. It's going to be a big day of football. And there's a review on the Tottenham Borussia Dortmund game. Svensson. For a dangerous play. Kind of lunged. The refs at the monitor It's usually not a good sign. The ref's coming back over. He makes a decision. He's going to his pocket. Says no yellow card. Pulling out a red card. Sends off Borussia player Svensson. Daniel Svensson. Gonna get the marching orders. Good news for Tottenham. Good news for Tottenham. They really would like the win right here. If you're a Spurs fan, you like to see it. They've come out dominating for what it's worth against Dortmund. They have come out dominating against Dortmund. So they're in good position right now. I have thoughts about if that should be a red card or not. I've taken us back to Inter and Arsenal on goal zone. Though I'm surprised I'm not getting the possession stats here yet. I think my server is actually getting denied. Or is it just a mismatch thing? Okay. I might not be getting possession stats. It's a little finicky. Dude, I have this cricket that lives somewhere back there, back behind me. And I've raged a battle with Jiminy back there. I'm going to get him out. But he's hiding somewhere and he's making cricket noises and it bugs the fuck out of me. Here comes my cat. Cat, come here. Go hunt the cricket. I can hear it even louder through the microphone. Be silent for a minute, see if anybody can. They have now taken us to Oh shit. Real Madrid goal. Real Madrid. Another goal. Mbappe with the second. Mbappe with 2 goals now. Again, assisted by Vinny. There you go. Real Madrid players saying, we're playing for you, Arbola. That was a slick piece of footwork by Camavinga? Güler kind of plays it back to, I think it was to Shamani or whatever, who then flicked it out to Vini, who then cuts it back to Madrid. I mean, that was a team goal. And you watch it and you're like, wow, they did not like Xabi Alonso because they did not. All right. Madrid also. Here come. That was in the Olympiacos. Leverkusen game. Leverkusen almost got close. I'm just not getting any stats, huh? I don't know if I don't get the stats. Score. I just get score updates. Sporting PSG still 0-0. They're still fighting. PSG win the ball. They drive back. Driving back into the box. PSG with the goal. PSG with the goal. Who was that? Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. Sporting did kind of cleared their lines, but tried to play it out of the back. PSG win the ball back, drive it, and Zaire or whoever it was flicks it back to Zaire Emery, who just heads it in. Who is that crosses it back to him? Let's see. Number 8. Was the ball out of play? Who's number 8 for PSG? Ruiz. Back to 33. I think they're going to let it stand. They're taking us back to the Arsenal game. Arsenal have a corner. Arsenal have scored again from their corner. It's Jesus. Set piece FC. Corner went to the back post. Trossard heads it back off the crossbar. He heads it off the crossbar. Okay. He might... Inter players have their hands raised. Like, the ball might have went out of play because Trossard is on the line, and I don't think he did. I think he's on the line, heads it sideways with spin. It somehow dinks off the crossbar, and Jesus is in the right place at the right time to put it back in. Set piece FC. The only question is, did the ball go out of play? And I don't think it did. There you go, Arsenal. There you go. There you go. 2-0. 2-0. Or 2-1. Might be. 2-1. What's going on in this game? Why are they not showing this goal anymore when we go here? Okay, there we go. We started getting some of the match stats in. That's a little better. Monaco trying to come back. Monaco, I mean, they've been in this from the stats. The difference is Madrid have had 2 shots on target. Both of them have gone in. That's a difference maker. Oh, Monaco hit the crossbar. Monaco hit the crossbar. Let's see, where do we want to go next? They have us at Villa and Ajax. Villa Real and Ajax, not Villa. Ajax. Almost had a good shot on goal and then ended up conceding the goal kick. Ball across the box. Ajax keeper throws his arm up like this to save a ball at the near post. He saves it, hits it back to the Ajax player, and somehow wins the ball. There's a red card in the Napoli match. Yeah, the Copenhagen player, it's Copenhagen. He got a yellow card at first. Now he's being sent off. Second red card of the 12 o'clock games, third of the day. In case you missed it, Rodri got an early one. Delaney is the player who's sent off for Copenhagen, their captain, for a high challenge. So now that puts Napoli in a decent position. Thomas Delaney with the red card. I don't know why it shows it twice right now, but we're actually going to come back to Tottenham. Tottenham have scored again. And this time it's out wide. Dominic Solanke didn't mean to, but he scores cheekily, like back heel style. I didn't mean to back heel. That was the best I didn't mean to do that goal of the afternoon. I want to see that again. Who is it that drives up the right side? A 1-2. I think that's Odebear. Solanke's on side. The ball's behind him. It's not even a back heel. It's behind him. Oh my God. It's behind him. It hits his trailing foot inside of his shoe, back off his lead foot's back heel, back off the inside lace of his trailing foot into the bottom left corner of the net in a place that the keeper had no chance. Okay, Tottenham. Again, I hope you guys, like I said, I hope they win the, if it's not Liverpool, or what would be great is I hope they go to the Champions League final, lose against Liverpool again. All right, we're back at Olympiacos and Leverkusen. And Olympiacos are going to have a corner. And Olympiacos are going to have a corner. Here come, oh, wait, it's Leverkusen with the corner. Well, either way, it didn't come to anything for Leverkusen. It was actually a good shot by Leverkusen, low and to the left of the keeper. Keeper saves it and then collects it. Arsenal with another corner, dude. Arsenal have had how many corners in that game now? 3. I feel like every time Arsenal have a corner, it just there's the weight of expectations. Oh, man. What an exciting day. Somebody scored in the Copenhagen-Napoli match. And it's Napoli. McTominay from a corner. McTominay from a corner with a header. Well, there you go, Napoli. There you go, Napoli. Neapolitano pizza, okay, for everybody, okay? I don't know why the fuck I said that, but I did. But I did it. All right, where are we? They're still showing us this game because somebody for Copenhagen went down. Exciting Champions League day. Please watch my video for the song. Facebook's real, or Instagram's real interesting. Half the time it shows me. I don't know why I should care about any of this. Here come Inter. What's up, Cat? Inter with a shot. Low. They're going to get a corner. Inter going to have a corner. That shot almost snuck in to Raya on the near post by Thuram. Here comes a corner from Inter. Headed out by Arsenal, collected by Inter. And they're going to cut us to Leverkusen. So we'll go here too. And Leverkusen had a really good shot. The ball bounced to Lucas. It was a cross that got deflected. Lucas didn't really have had a yard of space behind the defender, and he puts it up and over. That was your best chance to equalize, Leverkusen. That was your best chance to equalize. They're taking us back to Milan. See what's going on in Milan. Inter have a free kick in their defensive half. Minute till the half. Minute till the half. Pretty much for all games. I think they're about to blow it for the half as soon as this kick is taken for Inter. Yep. They didn't. I don't think they even let the kick get taken. All right. That game is at the half. They've taken us to Tottenham, Dortmund. It's where Spurs are up 2-0 right now. 2-0 Spurs. They have 3 minutes of stoppage time there because there are some red cards. There was one red card. Been 3 red cards on the day so far. One in the earlier game, and now they've taken us to Olympiacos and Leverkusen. Something happened there. Oh, Olympiacos on the counter. Yeah, they do on the counter. On the counter. Goal. What a goal. What a counterattack goal for Olympiacos. Taremi. That went end to end. That all happened within a span of like 30 seconds. All right, Olympiacos at home. Olympiacos cleared out. One pass out to the wing, who dribbles it up, passes it to the striker in the middle, a through ball, beautifully bended through ball, past one defender around a second. I mean, that is such a beautifully weighted through ball. Beautifully weighted pass. Who was that? They gave him the pass. Taking us back to Copenhagen, Napoli, probably because that's the only game that's on the board remaining. Napoli with a header. They got 2 minutes left in this game. Only game that's not at the half. Tomorrow, Juventus Benfica. It's one of the 12 p.m. games. Of course, I'm going to be watching the Liverpool game with special guest Mario Caballero be joining us. He's way better at play-by-play than I am, so in case anybody watches, they're in for a treat. Still in a minute left in Copenhagen, Napoli. Napoli maybe trying to see if they can get something else before halftime. They're bringing the ball up. Right up to the top of the box. There's a cross in. Goes behind for a goal kick. That should take it to halftime. There's still 30 seconds left, but I think they'll be happy to blow the whistle here. Trying to get this stupid remote. And I lost my feed. It's okay. Every game's at halftime. Biggest news is we've got 3 red cards that we've seen so far. One in the Dortmund game. Dortmund getting a red card. One in the Copenhagen game. And the big one in the City game earlier. Rodri got a red card. I still haven't seen the highlight of that Rodri red card, so I don't know what the deal is overall. So yeah, so let's talk about kind of some of the things that we've seen across the league. So yeah, we talked about the Rodri red card, which actually looks like it was a second yellow, maybe. Yeah, looks like he got the first yellow. Or was that a straight red? Might have been I don't know if he got... But he got sent off. That's what matters. He got sent off, looks like, at the end of the game. Man City lost 3-1. 2 straight losses for them. Man, they are not... Thank God for the rest of the league. Where was this all those years though that Klopp had insanely good squads and Man City just seemed to have one better? They would never do shit like this then. And now this year, I mean, I guess there was last year, they didn't really challenge the league. But this year, they're not challenging anything after that. So some of the other games, Napoli, McTominay with a header, Delaney with the red card for Copenhagen in that game. Arsenal, Inter are 2-1. Both goals for Inter by Gabriel Jesus. Both one on a header. I think both of them were on headers, if I remember correctly. One 10 minutes in, one 31 minutes in. Inter, Sukic with the goal at 18 minutes in. They pull one back, leveled it up, but Jesus got the last one. Olympiacos are up 2 goals. They scored one right at halftime in the additional minute. Taremi scored one. Coutinho was the first goal in the second. Second minute. Madrid up 2-0. Mbappe with both goals. Both of them assisted by Vinny. And both of them were pretty good team goals. So it adds a little bit to the... they weren't playing for... the first goal for Jesus wasn't a header. The first goal for Jesus was that scuff shot from Timber. And Jesus happened to be in the right place at the right time, put his leg out there. But yeah, PSG Sporting 0-0. So that's not bad. I mean, for a Liverpool fan, you wouldn't necessarily mind that game finishing 0-0. Or yeah, you wouldn't mind that game finishing 0-0. Tottenham up 2-0 on Borussia Dortmund. So Tottenham looking to move up. If results stand, they would finish the day. If results stood exactly like they do right now, Tottenham would finish the day third in the Champions League table. Yeah. With 14 points, they'd finish the day third. And then they'd be tied with PSG. If PSG lose somehow to Sporting, then Tottenham would finish the day third. So Tottenham have a shot at finishing the day third in the Champions League group table, which is going to add even more to the Thomas Frank intrigue over there. So something to keep your eye out on. I mean, Tottenham are 2 goals to the good right now with goals from Romero and Solanke, and Borussia Dortmund got a red card. Svensson got a red card in the 26th minute. So yeah. So yeah. Could be a lot of movement. Tottenham could finish the day. Third, which would be good for Liverpool. Liverpool with 12 points in the table. I'm hoping Goal Zone shows some of the earlier highlights. Or not Goal Zone, whatever it's called. Maybe it is called Goal Zone on CBS, Paramount, the Barry Weiss show, David Ellison show. But I want to see some highlights from the city match. I mean, just looking at let's dig into the box score of the city match real quick. Let's see what some of these stats look like. So Rodri actually got a red card in the 62nd minute. Jerky got a yellow card in the 90 plus third minute. The only stats I have are for possession, which show City dominated possession. I don't have any other stats. So that's going to be an interesting to look back at. I wonder what's going to be interesting to look back at is my stream and see if this background is just not. It's okay. A little grainy at the top. I mean, my key lighting is pretty decent. It's just a matter of even green screen lighting, and I probably shouldn't have the window open, but it is a nice day. I've barely been outside like the last few weeks. So I have the windows open, the curtains drawn. All of that good stuff. Has anybody commented on my video or liked it? Come on, y'all, please. Throw a dog a bone. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Nobody on Instagram has. You guys love my content. I like it. Abe Parr will like your stuff, dog. Internet algorithms are mean. I don't even know why I'm hiding. Like, I'm gonna be demonetized. Every game at halftime. I really want to watch the Champions League press conference because for some reason, for Liverpool, because for some reason, they're asking Milos Kerkez about his Instagram post. So, it's a long video, though. It's not going to come back before halftime starts again. You know what? I'm going to go out and play some golf. After all this, I need to touch some grass. Golf par. Abe Parr Golf. Abe Parr Guide to not. Abe Parr Guide to being a bearable shitty golfer. That's what my golf channel be called. See what tee times I can get. See if it remembers my password is let me play. Or is it play now? All right. Well, we're back. And we're starting off with Arsenal and Inter. Arsenal already have the ball. Saka driving, trying to cross it in. Or is it play now? 0-1. Play now. Let me play 0-1. I can hear the cricket louder through the headphones. Damn, the microphone is good. Here come Arsenal. Win a corner. Set piece FC. Set piece FC. Here they come. I'm gonna have to reset my stupid thing again. Set piece FC, put it over. Claim they should have had another set piece. They don't get it. Crybabies. Get on with it. Still 0-0 in Villarreal. Villarreal. Ajax. Not anymore. Villarreal have scored. Not 0-0 for long. Tani Oluwasisi. Tani Oluwasiei. Tani Oluwasiei. That's his name. Tani Oluwasiei. Long ball clearance from the back. He turns the defender around and takes one shot with his left foot from the top of the box and puts it past the keeper. Outstretched keeper. Great shot with his left foot. Top drawer. First touch. Great turn and finish. Tani Oluwasiei. Tani Oluwasiei. Gives a thumbs up. Good for you, Tani Oluwasiei. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. I'm going to just anticipate where they take me next. I think it's going to be the Arsenal game. Glad to start to see some of the stats come in. Nope, they took me to the Madrid game. Madrid. Where is Madrid? Here it is. Madrid. Here come Monaco, though. Oh, not anymore. Yep, that fizzled out. It's now coming back from Madrid. I'm going to try to book a tea time. Madrid have a free kick. Mbappe got fouled. Just outside the box on the left-hand side up there. He tried to turn the defender around. Number 2 reached through him. Did not get a yellow card. Does not look like. Vanderson. Madrid headed out by Monaco. Cleared back out. I can't get my stupid golf password to work. They've taken us back to Sporting and PSG, which has not had anything happen other than PSG have taken a lot of shots. They take another one and it goes over. Why does this not work? And here comes Sporting. Oh, Sporting, you could have scored. You could have put yourself in a position. Sporting played it out from the back. Two PSG players collide, including Zaire Emery, who's down, who's going to need some medical treatment. Then on the counter, oh, that's a lost opportunity. Sporting. Oh, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Now they have us at Real Madrid back here. Oh yeah, that Man City performance, huh? Oh, Real Madrid have scored again. I was talking about that Man City performance, but Mastantuono have scored. Welcome to the chat, Mario. Mario will be joining us tomorrow. Let me show the timestamps. There we go. Yeah, Madrid scored on the counter. Vinicius played it to some Frosted Tips dude that I've never heard of before on Madrid. 30. I didn't even know he was who this guy is. Talk about wanting to play for a manager. But yeah, I want to see what happened with the Mario. I was trying to figure out what happened with the red card. Because the red card happened. So if I go to the City Bodo game, the red card happened at the 62nd minute. Rodri got the red card. So I was looking at it, and the way things stand right now, or there's a potential Sporting win. If Sporting wins, then Tottenham could be third. By the end of today in the Champions League. And I was like, that would be the most Spurs thing ever for Tottenham to be third. Here come Arsenal. Saka crossing it in to Trossard. Oh, just wide. Dude, Trossard looks like an owl. Like, why are there owl circles around his eyes? What's wrong with him? Are you trying out for Hogwarts, bro? What is going on? Let's see if anybody else have scored. Looking at the scoreboard over here. Oh shit. Olympiacos have a penalty? Olympiacos have a penalty. Oh no, it's a free kick. It's a free kick. And they scored it. No, they didn't. It was close. Just over. It was just outside the box, too. Yeah, I haven't seen the highlights yet either. So, and they didn't show it on at halftime here. I'm watching Golasso. Here come Madrid again, and they're going to score again. Vinicius, it's an own goal. Thilo Kehrer, it's an own goal. Jesus, Madrid are laying it to Monaco. I mean, that's another team goal, too. They're pissed off. It was another counterattacking move. Vinicius crosses the ball in. They actually, Monaco lose it in midfield. I think that's Valverde who plays it up to Vinicius, who brings it in up on the left side, plays a through ball into the middle for, I don't know who that was, but that was a brilliant, through ball. I think they took Mbappe off. No, Mbappe's still on, but it was, who was that running onto the ball? Guler, I think. Yeah, Adra Goulet was running onto the ball, but number 5, Kehrer, put it in. Sporting PSG. This game is actually surprisingly important for it to be 0-0. Both teams with the win could go above Tottenham. And PSG have scored. Oh, are they calling it offside? They're doing a check. Luis Enrique is squatting on the touchlines like he's taking a shit in a third world country. Came in from the right side, whipped in. Oh, he's going to be offside. Yeah. Number 10. Is that, what's his face? Dembele? Yeah, it is. He was offside. Luis Enrique says no, but he was offside. All right. Villarreal and Ajax. Ajax have a free kick. And it looks like they're going to equalize from this free kick. It's kind of a cross shot that goes through a lot of heads and takes a touch on its way to the back post. Got to see who got the final touch on that. I think the kick taker is getting the credit. He's claiming the credit. Goulouche. They're going to cut it back to Inter Arsenal because there's shit happening here. Apparently. So, not going to get to see what happens. Ceballos came in for Asensio. Let's see if let me see what that looks like in the Madrid match. I don't have it yet on the scoreboard. Oh, Arsenal almost scored. Desperate defending. Jesus brings it in, plays it to Saka, who gets ready for the shot, and 95, what's his face, comes in. Matt, I think it's Matoni or whatever his name is. Arsenal are going to have a few subs. I'm trying to see how long before the subs show up. So Ceballos, yeah, that shows up. That's at halftime. That shows up on. Okay, that does show up there for and then you see how it's like a little greener here. I wanted to actually show the player that was on and then the sub below it. I'm working on that a little bit. That'd be cool where it just shows, okay, that was the player that came on. But again, this has a hard time sometimes. Like sometimes it's not like for like. I should be looking on the other side, but all my screens are over here. But it's not completely like for like. Like if you look at it down there, it's not completely like for like. And so it has to do weird translation sometimes. Some of these matches, it can't properly translate. Like, I haven't put enough into the translation engine. Arsenal are going to make a bunch of changes. Declan Rice comes in. Ben White comes in. Looks like Eze is going out. And who else went out? I haven't gotten the subs in yet, but they have a corner. Set Piece FC have a corner. Headed away. Oh, good through ball. Oh. There we go. Here come the subs. Well, I don't see the Arsenal ones, but see the Inter Milan ones. Pio Esposito and David Fratesi. Madrid. Oh, almost scored again. Madrid are playing like they did not want Sabi there. Man, it's kind of interesting. They replaced one Liverpool and Madrid player with another Liverpool and Madrid player. PSG almost score. Dembele tries to beat the keeper on the left side to the near post and high. Keeper saves it. He's gonna go for a corner. Yeah, Sporting PSG is the only game that's 0-0 right now, and that's perhaps pretty important. Quick corner, and they kind of lost it, but PSG get it back, played all the way back to the keeper, and now they're taking us back to Madrid, where Monaco have the ball, and they're getting pressured. And Mbappe's waving the Madrid players up, and they press the ball, and they win it. And here comes Vinny beating two players and putting it into the top right corner of the goal. And then just casually running back to midfield like, yeah, I was doing this all along because fuck Xabi Alonso. Javier Arevalo just sit with his hands in his pockets like do. Wow. They are making a statement, aren't they? Yeah. And just the way that whole passage of play happened. Monaco had the ball. They're kind of bringing it up. Madrid are soaking up all the pressure, and Mbappe waves everybody forward. They press the ball, win it. Vinny beats two players, puts it in an unstoppable place, and then casually walks away and double high fives Arevalo, who has his hands in his pockets. Man, it's corporate drama on a football pitch. Napoli, or not Napoli, sorry, Inter. Goddamn Italian teams wearing blue, all the goddamn same. Italian teams in general are all the goddamn same. Play like Rugrats all the time. Fucking assholes. Yeah, that should have been a corner for Inter. That was very close. That was very close. Looks like nothing else is happening in any of these other matches. Arsenal now have possession, trying to slow the game down. Really the most competitive, watchable game. Sporting PSG is there, but 0-0. Even though, so if Arsenal lose this game, let's take a look at the table. Or if Arsenal not lose, if Arsenal end up drawing this game, then really it's Bayern Munich who end up benefiting the most, because then Bayern have a chance to overtake them. No, they don't. Arsenal would have to lose this game. Ooh, Inter with a shot. Thuram with a shot gets deflected behind for a corner. So really, Arsenal would have to lose today. Yeah, Arsenal would have to lose today. Bayern would have to win by 4 goals to overtake them. Here's Inter's corner. Brings it down. Puts it over the bar. Yeah, so Arsenal would have to lose. Bayern would have to win by 4, which, I mean, they're Bayern. They could do. And nobody else could catch Arsenal until next week. That's if Arsenal lose. If Arsenal draw, the best Bayern could do would be 1 point behind them. So, yeah. Copenhagen, Napoli, that's where they have us now. Man, Arsenal. Fuck Arsenal. And the more I say it, the more I think about it, the more annoyed I get about it. Because they're really not doing anything to win it. Win things. Or maybe they are now, and I just don't want to see it because I think they're immature. Oh, Napoli putting some pressure on Copenhagen. You'd have expected Napoli to score another goal by now. They're up a player. Though CBS just brought up the stat that they've lost their last 5 away Champions League matches, conceding 17 goals. And they're an Italian side, so maybe I shouldn't expect anything when they get a 1-goal lead and an opponent has a red card against them. Like, even in attacking positions, Napoli are playing defensively. It's boring as fuck. Bath. That's their style of Italian football. It's a bath, boring as fuck. Even fucking CBS was like, dude, this is way too boring. We're going to go to the 0-0 game. And they did. PSG. And nothing exciting has happened in this game. They're just like, All right. Substitution. Let's see if who's that? G. Well, Barkla is the one going off. Gonzalo Ramos is the one coming on. Gonzalo Ramos. He's got I gotta learn accent marks better for Spanish languages. Nothing's happening there. Tottenham also. Maybe gonna score a third. Up. Simmons trying for a third at the near post. Gets denied. Tries to pump up the fans. I would like Xavi Simmons if he didn't play for Tottenham. And it's not that I dislike Tottenham. I just don't know that. I feel like any player goes there, it's just they're resigning their career to just being a footballer. Napoli have a penalty. And by that I mean like resigning their career to being a footballer that doesn't win shit and just plays for like mediocre clubs but thinks they're good. That's why Harry Kane left, because he did not want to be stuck with that legacy for the rest of his fucking career. So he went to a place where he could win. It's bad enough he has to play for England that have that reputation. Oh, Copenhagen have the penalty. Oh, shit. I didn't realize because there's a bunch of players standing around debating, but Copenhagen have the one that have the penalty. Oh, it got saved, and then the follow-up. And then the follow-up for Copenhagen. 1-1. Ha, 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 ha. Bob, boring as fuck. Now what do? We are down, we are level, and we are +1 player, but we only know how to play boring defensively. I don't know how we... Dude, an Italian side could be up like four players and they'd still play boring. Jordan Larson with the penalty from Finland. The first one got saved by the keeper. Not necessarily the best penalty. Very savable penalty, but he was alert to the follow-up and put it in. There you go. 1-1 in that match. Now Napoli bringing the ball up. They're going to take us to Madrid. We're going to start. Oh. Madrid have given up a goal. to Monaco, playing around a little too much. Jordan Tezzi with the finish. Sporting and PSG. Sporting driving the ball up. Sporting are gonna get a corner, and looks like they're gonna score from that corner. I'm a little bit behind. I'm a little bit delayed now. I'm waiting to see what this corner looks like for Sporting. But it was a good piece of counterattack. This would be a huge result. Sporting win this. They go above, as it stands, they go above Borussia Dortmund. They go above Liverpool. And, oh, okay. So the corner came in, got cleared out. Second ball gets deflected, and Luis Suarez, not that Luis Suarez, the other Luis Suarez. He actually looks like a more jacked version of Luis Diaz. Another Liverpool awesome center forward as a player and as a person, much better person than fucking Suarez, Luis Suarez was. Loved him as a player. Hated him as a person. Luis Suarez. Good on you, Luis Suarez from Sporting. Luis Suarez from Uruguay. Still mixed feelings about you. It's a pretty big result for Sporting. That puts Sporting at 13th. I mean, and we still have a slate of games. That puts 5 teams at 13th, including PSG, Sporting, Man City, and Atlanta. Atlanta have yet to play. But a lot of teams, competing in those playoff elimination spots. It's going to come down to the last day. Lots of possibilities. Napoli trying to come back into this. Copenhagen playing around the back like they're not a man down. Napoli are playing with some urgency, though. Now is not the time to play buff. We must play off, attacking as fuck. Napoli with the ball up. And they're gonna lose it, down to the final stretch. They've taken us back to Sporting and PSG, which good thing. And look like PSG they're gonna get a free kick. They're gonna take it quickly. And I think it's going to be Kvaratskhelia who puts a shot in, and wow. I don't know that Kvaratskhelia was in the game. Was he? Yeah, I think he was on the bench. I don't even know when he came in. But okay, there's some debate going on about something. What a shot by Kvaratskhelia. They play him out onto the left side. He cuts it back to the inside and whips it into that top right corner. Goalkeeper's left. outstretched, left hand, gets fingertips, can't get enough. Shot was hit with pace. Luis Enrique fist pumps. Okay, well, that got exciting. That got exciting. They're checking something. I don't know what they're checking. But I think whatever it is, it's not going to matter. They've taken us back to Madrid, where Madrid have a free kick. Mbappe drills it into the wall. And Madrid are going to score again. Who is that? Bellingham. Arsenal from an Inter corner. They're going to play it out. Good ball out. Saka. Oh, what a goal. Who is that? 14. Gyökeres came in and scored a great goal. Not sure when Gyökeres came in, but on Arsenal on the counter. Set piece FC actually score a real goal. Set piece FC on the counter. Saka almost bungled it, and Gyökeres, to his credit, first time, left foot, side foot. Keeper gonna have some questions asked. It was a pretty well placed shot. Keeper gets fingertips to it. Think that's why there'll be questions. I mean, keeper does well to get there. You wonder if his fingertips could be stronger. Much less big goal for Gyökeres. Big goal for Gyökeres. Comes in. I don't even have him registered. Oh, I do have him registered in my substitutions. Just that one doesn't display properly. Now we're back. Now they're showing us Napoli. Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff's happening. Here comes a free kick for Copenhagen into the box. Caught by the keeper. Springs a quick counter. Oh, the keeper for Copenhagen's out. A couple defenders back. They tried to chip him. There's a 3v1, including the keeper out of the box. Defender situation. Napoli trying to bring it back up. Cross, header, down. Easy for the keeper. Header down, but kind of directly at him, bounced up in a good spot, right at the keeper, right at the keeper's chest. So No problem. Now Copenhagen here, they try again on the right side. They get a throw in just on the plus side of midfield. I mean, this result has a huge effect for Napoli. Huge effect for those Napoli elimination spots. Here come Napoli. Moving the ball up, but in the middle. Now to the right side. Out to the wing. Back to the middle. Here comes a cross in. A header back. A shot. What a save. Saved by the Copenhagen keeper, Kotarski. Kotarski. Napoli with the corner. And then the corner goes over for a goal kick. The save came from a header. Fingertips. The header was behind the defender, was looping over the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper gets fingertips to it. They have us at this game at the moment for some reason. That's because I haven't seen it yet, but Ajax are going to score. They're bringing it up right now on the right side. Cross comes in to the middle, score. Ajax with a 90th minute goal. 89th minute in the rain. Away fans going crazy. Okay. That has some effects at the no. Does it have effects at the bottom half of the table? It keeps Ajax more in it. Good for Ajax. We haven't heard from Tottenham, Borussia Dortmund at all. Looks like nothing's gone on in that game. Cool, bro. They still have us at this game. Now they brought us back to Napoli. Let's see what's going on here. Napoli bringing the ball up. I hear the birds chirping outside. I wonder what they're saying. I watched this crazy video last night on... Here's Napoli with the cross. This crazy video on how birds communicate with each other. And they have language and grammar. Rosie, what are the birds saying? The birds know that the cat is coming. That they're warning cat, actually. I wonder if the noise comes through, but I think the noise they're making is actually the gather noise. That's why you keep on hearing more and more of them, because the birds are like, gather. There's some shit here. There's food, maybe. Sounds like they're in the trees in the back, so they might have found some fruit to pick at or some shit. A lot of fruit trees in the back. They still have us at Napoli, Copenhagen. Up, up. Copenhagen could have done something, but did not. Now they've taken us to PSG and Sporting, where Sporting have, in the 90th minute, scored. Shot came in. Keeper palms it up kind of straight at the oncoming attacker, Luis Suarez again. Luis Suarez again. 2 goals for him. This one in the 90th minute. And it looks like Sporting are in a spot to pull off the upset. After the wonder strike from Kvaratskhelia to pull him back. Yeah. Sporting went a counter. 17 whipped a shot in. To be fair, it was quite a pacey shot. I mean, he smashes that. Keeper kind of punches it, palms it up in the air to one of the 2 oncoming attackers, who heads it into the corner, Suarez, who heads it into the corner beautifully. I mean, it's a good header. That's a good finish. It's not easy to put it in such a hard spot. Taking us back to Napoli. Napoli have a corner. Here comes the corner. Comes down. Shot. Blocked. Napoli still have the possession on the right side. 70 cutting it in. Whips it in. Cross comes in to the back post. Oh! Goes out for a goal kick. Did look like he got blocked, and maybe a corner should have been given, but a goal kick was given. 70 for Napoli. Whipped across in. Got a head. Played a little pinball off the heads. The shot came down. Looked like it came off a defender. And then Arsenal and Inter full-time 3-1. Arsenal have taken that. So there you go. Arsenal climb even higher. Definitely securing their spot. I mean, we're gonna find this out about Arsenal this year. Is what kind of resolve they have, because they are in prime position as of right now to pull off the double. But the group stages don't mean much once you get to the knockout stages in a competition like the Champions League. And they're not running away with the Premier League. Granted, nobody else wants to apparently do anything about the Premier League either. So let's see what happens in the knockout phases of the Champions League. Just such a drab season. If Arsenal win both the Champions League and the Premier League. Here comes a cross from Napoli, back post. It's going to go out. Napoli have about 3 minutes left in this game. The only other game still on is Sporting and PSG. Oh, I forgot Conte was the coach at Napoli. My favorite rant ever delivered was Conte's players. What about the players? Rant. That was a great one. Napoli now trying to break through. Napoli have had 10 corners in this game. Here comes a header from Napoli, way off target. Cross into the center forward. Who is that? 87? Somebody who came on, so I don't have completely here. Sporting PSG has been called Sporting. That's huge for Liverpool. That's huge for Liverpool. That is a huge set of results if you're a Liverpool fan. If you're a Liverpool supporter, a huge set of results. The only one thing that probably could have gone a little differently is maybe you hope for a draw, Tottenham against Dortmund, but you know, for the sake of the storyline, it's fun to see Tottenham doing so well in the Champions League. It is. I'm gonna text that to my Tottenham buddy right now. I'm gonna text him exactly that. There's still a minute left for something to happen in this Napoli game. And Copenhagen are bringing the ball up. Cross in, headed down. Cleared out by Napoli, lugged out. They're going to try to break. Both teams still playing for something. I mean, both teams are within the elimination area, so this is still relevant. Napoli are going to get a free kick because the player got chopped down and gets a yellow card. Clem. What was I going to say? Because right now it says, for what it's worth, it's fun to see y'all so high in the Champs League table right now. This is my Tottenham supporting buddy. Is that what I was going to say? Is that my word choice? Napoli have a free kick. Now we're getting into added time here, so it's the only game still going on. Here's the cross in, headed down, not necessarily out by Copenhagen. Played out, some sort of issue going on. I think the whistles have gone, but something happened. Copenhagen player holding his head for a second, but Now all the players are shaking hands, so for what it's worth, it's fun to see y'all so high in the Champions League table. I don't know. We're going to figure that out. But yeah, a huge set of results today. If you're a Liverpool supporter like I am. Huge set of results today. Huge. It was huge. It was so big. So yeah, Man City sitting at 13th points. I'm waiting for the scoreboard to update. Maybe I have to refresh it. No, still has not. The scoreboard to update the league table, it still has not. So I'm going to have to kind of look at it and go by. The only one that's updated is the early game. So Man City are going to be at 13 points. Arsenal are going to be at 21 points. Clear leaders. Not going to be caught. The only team that has a chance of maybe getting first is Bayern, and Bayern would have to score a lot of goals to do that, and Arsenal would have to lose their last match. Don't remember who it's against right now, but I mean Bayern could score a lot of goals, Arsenal could lose their last match, but probabilities of both things are on the lower side. So to combine the probabilities of both of those lower sides, it's probably not going to happen. So Arsenal Arsenal goals for 17, goals against 1. That's one goal away from a near perfect run in the group stages of the Champions League. To one goal away from a near perfect run in the group stages of a Champions League. So, yeah. Don't think they're going to concede the goal difference at that rate. Right? Bayern play tomorrow. PSG lost. They're at 13 points. Easily overtakeable. Man City lost. They stayed 13 points. Easily overtakeable. Atalanta play tomorrow. Also at 13 points. So any result there gets them into the top 4. Atletico, 12 points. Real Madrid, 1. Actually, Real Madrid are going to be third now with 15 points. Adding to their goal difference. Making them level with Bayern, actually, on goal difference. Looking at it off the top of my head. At least in my display. Still hasn't updated. Let me look up live Champions League group standings. So right now it's Arsenal number 1, 21 points. Right now Bayern and Real Madrid are second at 15 points. And tied for second in 15 points apiece. And Tottenham is fourth. With 14 points. Tottenham is above PSG, who's 5th now at 13 points. champions of the Europa League are above champions of the Champions League from 2025. Okay. Sporting moved to 6th. Big win for Sporting against PSG today. Man City dropped down to 7th. Atalanta have not played. They're at 8th. Inter at 9th. So Atlanta could move up. Liverpool could move up tomorrow. Liverpool with the win would get into... Liverpool with the win would be at 15 points. So they would be in the top 4 pending on the Atalanta result. Be above Tottenham. Be level with Real Madrid and Bayern. And then tomorrow, the other thing to note is Newcastle, with the win, would be in one of the top 8 spots. It would actually move Man City to 8th. It would, with the win, Newcastle have a superior goal difference. With the win, they would go above Man City. Same thing for Chelsea, who are right below Newcastle, level on points. Newcastle have a superior goal difference. And then Barcelona right there with 10 points. Better goal difference than Atalanta, not Man City. So a win puts them level with Man City. A 1-goal win. And more than a 1-goal win takes them above Man City. We're starting to get to a very interesting point in the Champions League. You know, I'm glad I streamed because this is... Now we're getting into the thick of it. If you're a football fan, this is it. The heart of it. All right, guys, that's it for today. We're gonna be back tomorrow with a guest. Mario, so 2 of us tomorrow. So tune back in. Hell yeah. Thanks for watching.